Hey, Grace Harvest Church family, Pastor Doug here. I just like a few minutes of your time to encourage you. I want to encourage you right now because there's a lot of discouraging news out there. And I want to remind you of a few things. The first thing I want to remind you of is to consider your source. What do I mean by that? You know, the other day I was out here walking. This is a farmer's field I have permission to walk in. And I've come out here for about 11 or 12 years. And I walk and I pray and I look at creation and it speaks to me and it restores and renews my soul. And when I was out here the other day walking, my mind was full of all the news on social media, news sites and television of what was going on with COVID-19, this coronavirus. And I was thinking about all of it and thinking about the implications and how it's going to affect our lives and doing a lot of the same things that I'm sure that you're doing. But when I came out here, it's like the Holy Spirit spoke in my heart, and many of you will know what I mean by that, and said, remember your source. Remember where you get life. And where you get life is not the news. Where you get life is not on social media arguing over political issues. Where you get life is from God Himself. And we find God in the Scriptures, and we find God in creation, and we find God in prayer, and we find God in community. I just want to remind you that you need that source right now. You need the source of life. Not to look here and there and not to let all the voices that are bringing a lot of confusion be your ultimate truth, but that you will come to know God is the ultimate truth and your life in the midst of this. So consider your source and go back to the source of all life, and that's God. Jesus said of Himself, I am the resurrection and the life. So if you feel like you're kind of dying inside right now through isolation and through all the bad news, remember, He raises us up and He gives us life. Secondly, I just want to encourage you to stay connected. And you're saying, how do I do that in this time? Well, one thing is use social media for the social side of it. Can I just encourage you not to get on social media and get all caught up in the political debates and all the anger and everybody yelling at each other? Can I just encourage you not to do that? And instead, get in touch with your friends and your family. Maybe do a FaceTime session. Get on Google Talk. Get on Zoom, whatever platform you use, but look at somebody. Not just listen to them, that's good too. Not just text back and forth, that's okay. But actually look at people that you love, family and friends, and make connections, and maybe even do small groups that way. Share with each other what you're learning about God through this, how you can encourage them, truths that are speaking to you, things that people are saying around you that are building you up. And I've said this over and over again as I've been sharing with you, but also just step outside. Just step outside. You know, every time I come outside, I'm reminded of a world that's bigger than me, a sky that's bigger than me. I'm reminded that I'm not just boxed into my little house, but there's something outside my doors that existed before me and will exist after my body has gone into the earth and my spirit has gone to be with God. And that's this creation around me. And creation speaks to us all the time, but it also refreshes and renews us. There's scientific evidence that sunshine and fresh air are really good and really healthy for you, and they strengthen your immune system. So step outside and look at creation. Lastly, I just want to tell you this. We care about you at Grace Harvest Church, and we're praying for you. And we want you to know that if you have any needs, we want to help you with those. So please let us know. And if you know of somebody else that has needs, let us know. We're going to be there on Sunday, online, virtually, with our service. We're going to post it up to Facebook, and you can watch it, and we're going to worship God together and get into the Word. And listen, I have a message that's stirring in my heart, and I'm really excited about sharing it with you. So we'll see you Sunday, and I'm going to be doing video messages like this on a regular basis. So keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, keep your heart open, and we're going to get through this together, because if God be for us, who can be against us? God bless you.